school stories with Big Tim, where I talk about some of the things that I've done while I was in high school. And this one pertains to probably when like I actually started throwing parties and stuff. Me, my friend Don, and another buddy of mine, Jonathan, we went out to Chandler, which is about maybe like an hour and a half away from Florence. It was a homecoming party, and I went around school. Like this is probably pretty much routine for me. I get a Gatorade bottle, go around school asking for change or whatever, and people would donate like quarters and nickels, and that would be our party fund. And I used to raise money up the ass, dude. I mean, I used to get like $400 or $500, to get a couple cakes, some, you know, make like Jello shots and cherry bombs, and just I go ape shit with this stuff, dude. It's fucking fun as fuck. I get a whole bunch of like party, what do you call them, party favors or party presents or whatever, and just hand those out like necklaces. And at the time, my mom had a boyfriend that lived in Chandler who was like a party planner, I think it was. It was like he'd get the cakes, like Coronas and all this other stuff. You get like a whole bunch of like Corona keychains and necklaces and like Mexican beer, like party favors, and he would give them to me. In return, I would buy cakes from him because he gets a profit of that, and it'd be fair, And I'm driving out to Chandler, like I said, it's like an hour and a half away. So, we get out of school early because it's homecoming, and we decide to what, let's just go get that shit now. That way we don't have to worry about it. So on the way out there, we're driving. We had to go pick up Jonathan. We ended up going out all the way out to Chandler. We get the kegs and everything, and fucking we got, what was it, 2 kegs and like 2 30 packs of Coors. At this time, we drank whatever we had. It was like Bud Light, I think, 2 kegs of Bud Light. And I'm driving my Corsica. Right, this car is a fucking beast, man. This thing made it through everything I could imagine. I put it through so much shit. I mean, this car was still fucking rolling even after that. And so we have 2 kegs in the back. We put blankets over them. Then we got beer in my trunk. And we're driving. Like, we're pretty much looking like a low ride. Like, the back end of my car is all, like, down low and shit. And we're all driving. We had to pass back through Johnson Ranch real quick, which is in between Florence and Queen Creek. It's like a little shortcut. And so we just went through there. And my friend Jonathan had to go and get something out of his house, so we parked up on the side of the road. There's like a little sidewalk, and then his house is right next to the actual road that we were on. So I just parked there so he can run in. So I didn't want to go in and then come all the way back out and go around. So he goes in, and while he's going in, a cop pulls up and starts flashing his lights. I'm like, oh shit, dude, I don't fucking have insurance yet. I don't fucking. I'm only supposed to be driving with I had one of those like permits or whatever, so I wasn't supposed to be driving unless it was with an adult. And he flashed his light in. He's all like, "How old are you?" And I mean, you can tell there's something in the back seat. I mean, you got 2 kegs, fucking wrapped up. There's something in the back seat. Jonathan would sit next to the door, and I mean, like he was pretty much up against the door. I mean, you could tell there's stuff in there. So he's in the house. Me and Don are flipping balls. He's like, "How old are you?" I told him I was 17. I was 15 at the time. I didn't want to fucking lie. I mean, I didn't want to tell the truth and fucking end up this party not even happening and us getting in more trouble than what we're gonna be in general. He's like, "Okay, what are you doing?" I was like, "Oh, my friend just ran inside real quick. He forgot his jacket, and I just parked on the side of the road real quick. I had my hazard lights on just in case something did happen or whatever." It's like, "Well, I got my hazard lights on. I just figured he could run in, run out real quick." Jonathan comes out at the same time. He's like, "Oh fuck!" I see the expression on his face. The cop flashes light on him. "Who are you?" He's like, "Oh, I live here. I just wanted to run and grab a jacket real quick and hop back in." He's like, "Oh, all right. Next time just go on the inside." Fucking, whew, shit was fucking scary as fuck. So we get back to the homecoming game. There's still a little bit left. We're in the stands. Me, Don, and Jonathan tapped one of the kegs real quick. We're drinking out of it. We go to the car and fill up. We had one of those 44-ounce thirst busters. Just fill up with beer. We're just drinking, fucking all fucked up, man. We were getting twisted at the game, and so finally, there's this little spot out called the Sand Hills. It's pretty much where a lot of the mining and stuff goes on out in Florence. It's like way back behind. It's by a dam, and it's like a nice little area. There's a whole bunch of like hills that they made out of sand. Like they're just digging. The tractors are digging, and it's pretty much blocked. Like the cops can't really see it. Some of the cops know about it. I mean, it's a pretty big party spot. So, like, fuck this game. This game sucks. Just head out there. So I was there driving out there. I'm driving on the canal banks. Like, it's all canal banks on there. And for some dumbass reason, I was a little buzzed and stuff. I was chewing a gum and it got all hard and shit. Instead of just throwing it out my window, I was like, "Don, watch this. I bet you I can throw it out that window." It had a little crack. I tried throwing it. It bounces off and me not noticing the turn, fucking Don does. He grabs the wheel, turns us into the side because we were about to go into the fucking canal. If we would have just kept going, we weren't going fast either. But I'm just like, I mean, he just grabbed the wheel and turned it. Freaking, we end up going into the side of that road. There's like a little bank. End up going to hitting that, and then I grab the wheel. I'm trying to correct it back over so we don't pop a tire. So me and him are fighting over the wheel. I'm like, you're overcorrecting it. And I don't know what the fuck I was talking about, but eventually we get back to, and all I hear is a smack. Fucking Jonathan in the back gets smashed by these two fucking kegs, man. It's fucking hilarious. All you hear is screaming. Finally, we get back to, we stop. We're like, are you alright, dude? Oh, these kegs are smashing me. So we go back there, pull the kegs out from him, you know, just give him a little space. Pulls up his pants, man. Dude had a fucking big ass bruise on his leg. It was nasty looking, man. That thing was fucking disgusting. He got smashed by those two kegs in the back, all because I was being a fucking dumbass. So, I mean, that's 2 bullets we dodged right there. That was freaking crazy. And one of the cars up ahead was one of our friends. She saw us. She's like, what the hell are you guys doing? You know, it was just like, nothing. Don't even worry about it. Like, everybody's out there at the party. They're waiting for you guys. It's like, all right, let's go. So, we end up going all the way out there to the fucking sand hills. Fucking tap the keg. End up fucking wasted, man. I mean, oh, God, I was so fucking drunk. I ended up doing, like, almost a minute and a half keg stand. That shit's fucking fun. Don was pounding them. He was fucking pounding beers like crazy. Just fucking, those were the good old days. And, and I had made some, fucking, jungle juice that night, too. And, one of my buddies, JD, was smashing this shit. He was like, I don't even feel anything, man. I don't even fucking feel anything. Fucking, next thing you know, he's laying on the fucking, the ice chest looking up at the stars, is spinning. And he's like, oh, fuck this shit, dude. What the fuck did you do to my drinks? I was like, dude, I told you what I put. Cause I mixed 2 bottles, or 1 bottle of 151, 2 bottles of Bacardi Silver, a fifth of Everclear, and like 3 things of Hawaiian Punch, and I just put a whole bunch of fruit into it, and that was that. And the shit was fucking bomb, man. The shit was delicious. Like, you could drink it like Kool-Aid. 3 cups will get you fucking flipped over. You'd be drunk as shit. So, you know, the night passes on, you know, we're all having fun. Nothing really big happened at the party, you know, everybody was just chilling, having fun. We're all laughing, having a good time and shit, you know. We ended up passing out in my car, you know, fuck that shit, trying to drive home. And we wake up, and I had a fucking flat, dude. This shit was fucking stupid. My back tire, I guess whenever we hit against the bank, a rock got lodged in between the tire and the rim. And so it pushed all the air out. So we had to ride back. I had a full car. Like, I ended up picking up like 5 extra people. You know, it was just me, Don, and Jonathan. We ended up picking up like 3 of our other guy friends and like 1 lady friend. And I had to put a donut on. So we're riding through the desert in this broken ass car with the donut on, with, you know, 2 kegs. They're empty now, but they're still heavy with all those people, and just going down. And man, it was horrible. I was driving so slow. Like, it literally took us an hour and a half to get back to the city. And we ended up going to McDonald's and just getting all fucking, you know, getting our hungover, fucking eating Egg McMuffins and drinks and shit. And finally, we went back to one of my bud's houses, Renee's, and one of his friends knew a buddy of mine that worked at Big O Tires out there, and they ended up fixing my tire for $5. I was like, oh shit, hell yeah. So ended up putting that back on, but man, that shit was fucking fun as fuck. But there you guys go, a little high school story for you all. Come back, tell you another one of my little party episodes. I mean, some of the stuff we've done gets crazy. You know what? I'll tell you about the Slamboree? No, party extravaganza. Like, 4 of my friends, like one of my cousin Sean, he has a birthday like 3 days after mine in July, and then like 4 of the people had a birthday, so we combined them all and had this big old summer party, man. It was freaking amazing. I'll tell you about that, guys, next time. Take it easy. Hope you enjoyed.